You know, hang on. Can we just have a rule where Mike Brown can't do an interview anymore? I mean, embarrassing. He had an interview recently about what he thought of Joe Burrow's success and his contract and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. See, Mike Brown is one of them guys where if I listen too long enough, I'll fall asleep. It's almost like listening to Joe Biden. I wonder if them two ain't related. I mean, they kind of look the same, they talk the same. Yeah, Joe, dude, my God, it's embarrassing. First of all, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, I admit. I mean, definitely not the most physically appealing guy. But Mike Brown, you look like Jason unmasked. I mean, and you got more spots on your head. I mean, you got every color of the rainbow on the side of your face and top of your head. I mean, at least put a hat on, for God's sakes. I'm sorry. I can't stand Mike Brown. I can't. I can't. You know, every time, you know, I don't mention him much and I don't talk about him much, but Mike Brown, you're one of the worst owners in NFL history, not just of the Bengals. I mean, outside of, before these last 2 years, did you not forget you were a 1-14 team at one point? Somehow you got 2 wins accidentally. Must have been an accident. I mean, you kept Marvin Lewis about 5-6 years too long. You, same thing with Carson Palmer. And you kept Andy Dalton 3 or 4 years longer than you should have when you clearly saw he wasn't the answer. The only good thing about that is we ended up snagging Joe Burrow. But, again, Mike Brown, seriously. Listen, I know he's an old man, and people are going to come up with some horse shit like, oh, that's elder abuse. You can't make fun of him. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just telling the facts. The guy's a horrible owner. He's living off Paul Brown's legacy. What has he done? I mean, what has he done with this organization? I'm a Bengals fan, and I'm saying that. What has he done? You know, before, like I said, before the last 2 years, what has he done? He's been a laughingstock. His team has been one of the laughingstocks of the league. And to many people, they still are. You know? I mean, my God, I remember watching them in the 90s, and, oh, man. I don't even want to get... I mean, you've had so much failure, Mike Brown, as an owner. I mean, at least, you know, I know I talked about Mike Tomlin, but at least Mike Tomlin's got a Super Bowl win. At least Mike Tomlin, you know, no, I mean, he's done more than you. Let's put it that way. I mean, like I said, before the last 2 years, your squad hadn't had a playoff win in 31 years. That's embarrassing. I mean, that's just flat out horrible. That is, I mean, you can't even put that into words. It's terrible. Yeah, seriously, they need to quit. You know, Mike Brown is just, you guys have seen my videos on him. I don't talk about him much because I just go off. I'm so angry with that guy. I can't stand looking at him. I can't. The only reason I watched him this time is because it's been so long, been a couple years, because honestly, every time, like I said, every time I watch him, I just want to smash my head through a wall, you know, or fall asleep. I'm not sure which one. But, yeah, I mean, come on. The guy is so flat. I mean, come on. You know, when we were in the Super Bowl, he wouldn't even, like, he didn't do nothing. He didn't have a celebration. Your team was in the Super Bowl for the first time in 30-something years. And this is all you get out of Mike Brown. Yeah, well, that's all you get out of Mike Brown. He's a horrible owner. It's just the way it is. Hopefully, Mike Brown isn't the reason why the Bengals are successful right now. It's all Joe Burrow and the receivers. I mean, I don't like Mike Brown coming out and talking about success. He has no room talking about any success. Let's make a rule. Stop interviewing that guy. Seriously. Anyways, guys, can't wait for football. But hope you all are having a good day, and we'll see you soon.